The last few weeks, we're on week 4 of our Google Sheets. Last week we worked on filtering, but we worked on sorting with a filter. Today we're going to actually work on filtering. Again, this tool is probably one of the most important tools. However, it can mess up your data set, so you do have to be pretty mindful when you have it on. So I'm going to go ahead and select my whole data set because that'll keep my rows together and my students' data with the right students. And then I'm going to go ahead and I want to just see my students. So I'm going to pretend to be teacher C, and I just want to see teacher C. I don't want to see teacher B, teacher A. I just want to see the students who I taught. I want to see their data set. So I'm going to go ahead and go here, and you can click. You can see some people, you can see one person. I'm going to clear all and then just select teacher C and then put OK. Now you notice I have these students here. All the students are together. So like a good way to check if your data is all together is if your student's first name and last name line up. I can go ahead and take this and create a new tab. So tabs on sheets can be used for many things. Sometimes I take a filter, take the data I need, and then put it on another sheet. So I do that by going like that, copy and paste, Control C, Control V. I use shortcuts on my keyboard, and then I check it. I have all teacher C kids here, and all my kids match. And then I go ahead and rename the bottom of this, teacher C. Right. Let's keep going. So since you have the sample set, open it up. We're going to sort another teacher. This is still on. My data set is still sorted. I can click on this data set, remove teacher C, and put in teacher A. Now I have just teacher A. Again, this green box around my filter means that this data set is sorted by this column. If I wanted to, I could filter by this column, and I could sort my filtered column. So let's see who scored the lowest in teacher A's room. That would be student 107, got a 164 on the mid-year assessment in teacher A. What about who scored the highest? So I have my filter on. Now I'm going to sort from Z to A, putting the highest scores to the top. So these people did not test, but 250 is the highest person that took this test in teacher's A's room. Right. Now I want to turn this back off. So how to do that is I simply remove all the filters. So watch, I'm going to remove all the filters. All the teachers come back on. My data set goes back to normal. There will be some changes, like student 134 is on the top. So there's still some sorting that has happened. But like all the kids are currently here and all my names are lining up. All right, so let's go ahead and filter again, and let's get teacher B's out. So if you Control C, copy it to a tab instead of deleting it, Control X to a new tab, the students stay in your original data set. You haven't changed the data set. So I'm going to clear, and I'm going to put in teacher D. This is teacher D's data. So then I go like this, highlight all of it. This is teacher D, Control C. Open up another tab, Control V. All teacher D's are there. But if I take off the filter, everybody else is also still there. Oops, sorry. Remove the filter. So all the other students are still present. So that is how you filter data. You can filter by really anything. So like if I want to only see if I only want to see the kids who took the tests on the 13th and the 12th of September, I would click the 13th and the 12th. These are the kids who took the tests on the 13th and 12th of September. I think I said December. 13th and 12th of September. Right. I hope this was really helpful. Again, you do have to pay attention whenever your filter is on. You can really mess up your data set. So you have to make sure that your row stays together and your columns stay together. But if you mess up, all you have to do is undo, or even come up and say version history and change it to the latest version history that you wanted. So like before you started working today and messed up your data. All right, happy sort, happy filter.